It happens in the car, usually, or in the shower, or maybe it's late at night when the rest of the house is asleep, and the silence finally gives you permission to shatter. For the last 12 hours, you have been a fortress. You walked into work with a steady smile. You listened to your friend's crisis and offered solid, grounded advice. Your colleagues say, "You're so strong." But they don't see what happens when the door clicks shut. They don't see the moment the mask falls off. They don't see that the strength they admire is actually a dam holding back an ocean. And the moment you are alone, the dam breaks. The tears come not as a trickle, but as a flood. It's a physical release so intense, it leaves you gasping. But it is always silent. And it is always solitary. This is the hidden life of someone who cries, only when he is alone.
If this sounds like you probably don't think much of it. But if we look closer, if we really peel back the layers of this behavior, we find that crying in private is not just a preference. It is a survival mechanism. It is a trauma response that has been practicing its lines for decades. And today, we need to talk about why you do it, what it's doing to your soul, and how to finally let someone in. Let's go back to the beginning, because no baby is born hiding their tears. A baby cries loudly, openly, demanding to be held. So, somewhere along the line, you learned a different rule. You learned that your pain was not a signal for connection, but a liability. Maybe you grew up in a house where emotions were volatile, where a parent's anger took up all the oxygen in the room. You learned very quickly that there was no space for your sadness. If you cried, you were told to stop making a scene. You learned that your tears made the adults uncomfortable, or worse, angry. Or maybe it was the opposite. Maybe your parents were fragile. Maybe they were overwhelmed by life, by their own grief. And even at 5 years old, you sensed that they couldn't handle your pain. You looked at them and realized, if I fall apart, they will shatter. So you swallowed the lump in your throat. You became the low-maintenance child, the one who didn't need anything, the one who was so easy. Psychologists have a term for what develops from this. It's called counterdependency. We often talk about codependency, where you rely too much on others. Counterdependency is the opposite. It is the refusal to rely on anyone. It is the subconscious belief that trusting others with your needs is dangerous. For the counterdependent person, vulnerability equals death. It feels like a loss of control. And for you, control is safety. Think about what happens when you cry in front of someone. Your face contorts. Your voice shakes. You can't speak clearly. You are, for a few minutes, completely defenseless. To a person who learned that safety comes from being the strong one, that state of defenselessness is terrifying. So you developed a system. You created a delayed processing mechanism. When something hurts you during the day, a rude comment, a rejection, a moment of overwhelming stress, your brain doesn't react. It creates a timestamp. It files the emotion away in a dark cabinet in the back of your mind. You literally dissociate from the feeling in real time. You smile. You keep working. It's only when you are in the safety of your sanctuary, behind the locked door, that your brain opens the cabinet. And then, everything hits you all at once. The grief of the day, the stress of the week, the loneliness of the year. And while this mechanism allowed you to survive your childhood, while it allows you to be incredibly high-functioning in your career, it is quietly destroying your ability to be loved. Because here is the tragedy of the private weeper. You are lonely even when you are with people who love you. You might have a partner who adores you. You might have friends who would do anything for you. But there is a glass wall between you and them. They see the curated version of you. They see the version that has it all together. They don't see the version that is scared. They don't see the version that feels small. And because they never see your pain, they can never truly comfort you. You are starving for intimacy, but you are wearing a suit of armor that keeps it out. You might find that you get irritated when people try to help you. When someone asks, "Are you okay?" you snap, "I'm fine," almost aggressively. That anger is a defense. It's the guard dog at the gate, barking to keep people away from the soft, wounded thing inside. This leads to a phenomenon known as emotional perfectionism. Just as a perfectionist wants their work to be flawless, an emotional perfectionist wants their feelings to be tidy. You believe that you should only show emotions that you have already processed, analyzed, and fixed. You present the summary of your feelings to people, not the feelings themselves. You'll tell a friend, "Yeah,
I was really sad yesterday. But you won't let them sit with you while you are sad. You report on the storm, but you never let them stand in the rain with you. And the cost of this is exhaustion. Deep cellular exhaustion. It takes an immense amount of energy to constantly repress your natural biological responses. Your body is fighting itself all day long. This is why you might suffer from tension headaches, jaw pain, or that heavy feeling in your chest that never quite goes away. Your body is keeping the score. But there is a darker fear lurking underneath the silence. Many people who cry in private do so because they are afraid of the floodgate effect. Deep down, you are terrified that if you start crying in front of someone, if you really let go, you will never stop. You feel like your grief is a bottomless pit. You worry that your needs are too much, that your sadness is too heavy, and that if you unleash it, you will drown the people you love. You think you are protecting them. You think you are being noble. But actually, you are robbing them. You are robbing them of the chance to know you. You are robbing them of the chance to be there for you. Think about how good it feels when you support a friend. Think about the closeness you feel when they trust you with their tears. Why do you deny them that same privilege? Why do you decide for them that they are too weak to hold you? The truth is, your independence is not a trophy. It is a wall. And walls keep you safe, yes, but nothing grows on a wall. So, how do we begin to dismantle it? How do we shift from the isolation to the connection of the witnessed human? It doesn't start with a public breakdown. We are not aiming for you to sob in the grocery store. We are aiming for selective vulnerability. It starts with identifying one safe person, just one. A partner, a best friend, a therapist, someone who has proven they are kind. And the next time you feel that familiar sting in your eyes, try to stay in the room. You don't even have to speak. You just have to not leave. You can say 3 words. I am overwhelmed. And then let the tear fall. Just one. Your instinct will be to wipe it away immediately. Your instinct will be to apologize. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm crying. I'm so stupid. Catch that apology. Swallow it back and replace it with a breath. Look at the other person. Watch their face. You are expecting disgust. You are expecting annoyance. But you will likely find something else. You will find softness. You will find concern. You will see them lean in, not pull away. In that moment, you are rewriting decades of neural pathways. You are teaching your brain a new truth. I can be broken and still be loved. This is the work. It is terrifying work. It feels like walking onto a battlefield without a shield, but it is the only way to come home to yourself. Because the person you are in private, the one who feels deeply, the one who cries, that is the real you. The rock is just a role you played to survive. And you don't have to be an actor anymore. You have carried the weight of the world for long enough. You have held everyone else together. You have been the thermostat, the anchor, the fortress. But even fortresses have gates. Even rocks erode into sand. It is okay to put the weight down. It is okay to let someone else be the strong one for 5 minutes. It is okay to let your grief have a witness, because tears are not a sign that you are falling apart. They are the holy water that heals the parts of you that have been dry for too long.